So here is the quilt so far with 16 blocks all joined in the hoop, nothing done out of the hoop yet except for beginning to finish off the back. And I've done some of it already, but I just want to show you on this part here how it's done. So it has to be done by hand. Well, I think it has to be done by hand. It can be done by machine, but if you try and do it by machine, you've got to tack it all in place first, and that seems a bit of a waste of time to me. Excuse the state of my hands, by the way, because I've been making jam and the fruit was a bit stainy. So we open the seams and we take one of the pieces, the backing pieces, and flatten it down. The other piece we turn a small hem, and then we slip stitch along here, fairly close together, but remember this isn't structural. It's more important really to make it nice and invisible. It's okay to dig into the seam allowances underneath there until you get near the end. And when you get near the end, you put one finger underneath it so that you can just stitch through these layers. That's quite important. Because you're going to need to be able to turn the end under at some stage. So you carry on like that until you've done a whole row. And when you've done a whole row, you can turn the thing around and do the same in the other direction. Flatten it all along and turn the edge under and then slip stitch it all in place. The instructions I put in the PDF file that come with this design suggest a slightly different method. Which is okay if just making something like a cushion cover or a small square, but I found that this method works best for doing the whole quilt. If you want to do it by machine, you've got to fix all those in place and then turn it over and stitch in the ditch along the seam lines. I haven't actually tried it. I know it can be done, but I don't think I would be happy with the finish on the inside. So back to the front of my quilt. My next step is to put another row of blocks around the edge, but to be honest I haven't decided what they are yet, so watch this space for more.